Baby, I wanna touch you. I wanna breathe into your well. See, I gotta hunt you. I gotta bring you to my hell. Baby, I wanna fuck you. I wanna feel you in my bones. Boy, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna tear into your soul. Desire, I'm hungry. And I hope you'll feed me. How do you want me? How do you want me?
Welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. I'm your host, Tony, and with always with me is Heather and Chris.
Hello, hello.
How was your guys' weekends?
Good.
Good, easy, boring, just like I like.
Easy and boring.
That's right.
So no more crackheads, right?
I didn't have to beat up any crackheads this week. It was amazing.
All right.
That's
I dated a girl in high school that was like that, good, easy, and boring.
I love it. That is my favorite.
So before we usually get into what our boring weeks have been.
right.
But so that was Mitch Gill. Mitch
Hi.
Gill is in the studio.
Mitch Gill is
Wow.
in the studio with us because
It's like I've jumped podcasts.
that's right.
Is that
Exactly.
weird?
Yeah.
I might have.
this.
I should have had you because I had a flat tire today, so I should have had you cover my spot.
I could have.
Yeah.
Or I could have got Haringe to fill in.
Haringe should have.
Or
Yeah.
John Doe.
Yep, or John Doe from the John Doe I Don't Know radio
I
show.
don't know. He got pretty violent last time in the
Yeah.
studio.
You
He
ripped
did.
my
He
headphones
did.
off me.
Yeah, I was in here. I got him to take down the barricade because
Yeah.
he filled in the first 5 minutes of Mitch's fake radio. And then I could see him through the studio window and he took down the barricade he had at the door. And the exchange of me coming into the studio and him going out trashed everything, threw all my paperwork on the floor. I didn't even know. I had to tear Heather's headphones off her head and put them on. It was bedlam.
It was pretty messy.
It was very crazy. It
Very
was.
crazy.
But I appreciate him filling in for me.
Yeah, well, you know, John Doe.
I don't know. Good stuff. Good
So yeah,
stuff.
we have Mitch Gill in our studio. We have the show coming up this weekend
Yeah.
at the Brentwood. Doors open at 6. The show starts at 8.
Right on.
If you guys love to laugh, because we do, and we are in mad support of Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club.
Far out.
Yeah, so if you guys are listening and you aren't doing anything, you should be doing something. You should be coming to
That's right.
help Mitch out and come see some funny comments. Enjoy the food. Just don't order the taco salad with buffalo chicken.
Because they will give you just plain chicken and then you
Right.
complain about it, but you don't want it changed.
No, you just got to let them know they're doing a bad
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
That's
just
right.
let them know and then just
No.
back off and get the dough balls
Right.
instead.
Yeah.
That's it. Just get the dough balls.
Yep.
You'll
And
be
I'm-
happy.
I've said it before that I'm gluten free.
Yeah.
So I don't eat the dough balls.
either.
I just dip them in the sauce and lick the balls off.
So
I know
you,
a guy like that.
you lick the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It works
Absolutely
quite
nothing wrong
well.
with that.
But again, like Tony said, as I'm blowing my own horn, tickets are $15 Saturday night, Brentwood, right downtown Caro. Portion of the proceeds go to the Richville Fire Department, volunteer fire department. They're trying to raise some coins, so we're going to help them out. They're going to have a 50-50 raffle and
Nice.
some other raffle-y stuff with some homemade wine and
Oh, fun.
Nice.
Count
all
me
kinds
in.
of good stuff. So
I
come
need
get
to
a
save up
raffle
my
ticket.
monies.
Yeah, so it'll be a
Yeah.
blast.
See, that's
Saturday
what's so
night.
cool about supporting local stuff. Because last time it was the Relay for Life, and then this time you're doing the local fire department.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
just awesome, man.
Very cool.
Thanks. I just
Yeah.
let them get on board and help out a local charity or organization.
Cool. Every
That's so
time that
cool.
you have one of those shows, it's always got some kind of
Yeah. I usually get
Charity.
somebody on board with me, and occasionally I'll just have one where I just support me because I am like a local charity or organization
understand.
or
I
a
mean-
local charity or disorganization.
I mean, you got to make that money to get your Goodwill stuff.
That's
I
right.
was going to
Yeah.
say, is that the bike or the van?
Yeah.
Stay the hell out of my yard.
Such good stuff.
That's John Doe.
Yeah, John
It's
Doe.
Jewish.
Actually, it wasn't
It
John Doe.
wasn't
That
John
was
Doe.
Bernie
that-
Comstein.
Bernie Comstein. That's right. That's right. From
Sounds
Mitch's
Jewish.
Fake Radio.
It sounds Jewish.
Is it Steen or Stein or Stain?
Oh, yeah,
Stain.
exactly.
Yeah, Stain.
Actually, I talked to him. He said it was originally it was Cumstein.
Stain.
But I was
Stain.
like, he went through Ellis Island and they just
What
fixed
is
it to
the
Cumstein.
SCH?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can't be profiling.
No, they're not even in 1896 when his parents came.
So those of you that are listening right now, you have a chance to win these tickets.
Yeah.
Go ahead and can you let them know
Yeah.
Sure.
how to win them?
I have no idea.
Oh,
How do you want to do it?
He just
Oh.
wants to give stuff away.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The way that we did it is they had to go on Mitch Gill's Fake Radio
That
and
was
say,
way too much work.
it was
Mitch
a lot of,
is
wasn't
awesome! Exclamation point.
That's right.
exclamation
And they
point.
had to share Mitch's Fake
That's
Radio.
right.
it? Yeah.
One person wrote and that was it. I gave her the tickets.
I mean, that was good effort.
Wow.
Good
that-
effort.
So if you just type M on Mitch's Fake Radio,
Happened
you'll
to
be
fall on the
good.
keyboard
right.
that is good
That's
enough for Mitch.
Most of my listeners are struggling with basic motor skills, so it's
So we got two tickets.
moving the cursor with their chin.
Got the Stephen Hawking, then you're gonna like look and the letters.
So we've got 2 tickets for them
Yeah.
to
yeah.
win. So we're gonna have them go and share or like Mitch's Fake Radio.
Yep.
Also like our page. No, just kidding.
Of course.
I'm
Yeah.
trying. I'm
We're not
trying here.
above shameless promotion.
Right? Why not?
And then they should probably contact you here tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So share, like and share Mitch's Fake Radio, and then contact the Don't Make This Weird podcast on the show tonight, and then we'll have you come down to the Strange Friends Media Studios on the 36th floor and get your tickets.
Yeah. You gotta.
We changed that. It's actually 38th now.
Oh, really? You guys
We
moved
got-
up?
Well, we got kicked out.
Yeah.
We
Noise
trashed the
ordinance.
place. And
38.
ord-
That's the
Rock stars.
top floor. You've got the balcony now.
right. Yeah.
Right before
Oh,
winter.
No, we're actually
Mhm.
on the roof because they won't give us any more cubicles.
That's cool. You
That's
could
cool.
you could probably grow pot plants out there. Couldn't you?
Well,
It's legal
that,
now.
yeah, that's what we've been trying to do. You know, I mean,
I-
we set the one cubicle on fire and they kind of frowned on that. So
Really?
it wasn't okay.
The one
I mean,
cubicle that we were all in.
Yeah. Like, you know, there was 27 of us. We're like Mexicans crammed into a band.
or
Just the right
like a
amount
can of
of
Pringles if you're not a
racism.
racist. Dick.
There
It
you
was
go.
accidental. He dropped the match.
Sardines, crab singles.
Well, the
A lot of
Asians in
compar-
here, so it's okay.
Exactly.
This
Right.
is true.
So we got Sasha already chiming in. Hey, Sasha.
I
She
think
says-
Sasha's one of my listeners.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
she is.
She says it's fake news. We don't like to laugh. Stop lying, Tony. So go.
Fake news.
Fake news. You guys will not be sorry. I mean, these tickets are $15 a piece, but you have a chance to win them for free. So get on that.
That's $30
Yeah.
worth of tickets. That's pretty good.
You got a math, Mitch.
I do. I have good math.
Sorry about that, Murph.
Please introduce the Asian.
Oh, the Asian. We have the Asian persuasion.
Our intern Nate is in tonight, and he
Nate,
goes
Yep.
by the
nice to
Asian.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mhm. Yep, he is our intern now and works so hard.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually,
very hot. Jeez.
So if I need like a hot chocolate, you'll go get some. You'll figure out
I
how
don't
to
do
make that
waitressing.
happen.
but he does
Worst
need to know
intern
this.
ever.
Yeah.
No, but he'll love you a long time.
He has
Oh, yes, I
incredible
love you a long time.
reflexes because let me share this with the people that are playing along at home. Tony just threw a notebook at the Asian intern and he caught it in the air. 'Cause
Oh
he
yes, I am
moves
ninja.
with the speed and agility of a
It
gazelle.
was like some Naruto shit.
Right.
Quick.
It was,
Super Saiyan and shit.
that was like a Matrix catch.
I hit you with the kunai.
That was sweet, man. That's too cool.
I'm going to whoop your ass.
So Thanksgiving is coming.
Yeah.
It
The
is.
yeah.
holidays are coming. I think
I'm
we should-
sad about the Thanksgiving because
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
eat.
It's
I
like getting
can.
fired from Christmas.
I did. I
You
got
can't have no more
fired.
presents.
I got fired from Thanksgiving.
God damn.
But I'm not complaining because guess what, guys? I got on the scale today And since the very beginning of my whole journey, I've lost 87 pounds.
Oh,
So I've got 13 to go to 100.
Oh my
Awesome.
God,
That's
that's
awesome.
awesome.
So I am.
That's like you've lost a whole intern.
I did. I did.
That's
That's like
amazing.
lost a little
You
hooker.
stop and think that, like you stop and think about it. It's like, holy crap, really that much?
Just don't look in the
Jesus
trunk.
It's amazing.
So you're saying the Asian intern that we had was 100 pounds?
In the trunk.
Heather
That's
lost
'cause
a
you only ate
stripper.
rice.
She looks
I
great.
did. Yeah, but I'm not going to be doing that just
Oh,
because I
that's so
lost
cool.
one. But yeah, so that was. I got a little bit emotional before I got here, guys.
Good for you.
Good stuff.
Congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
Heather gets what now? 2 grains of rice?
Yeah, two.
No, I can't have
Okay.
rice at all.
Oh, okay. So
I
that's no
see.
rice.
No
and
rice.
No supper.
I'll eat her share.
Yeah.
Okay. She can have the wonton wrapper.
I seen a Facebook
Can't have that
meme.
either.
Oh, well, you're going hungry then.
You can have the fresh salmon that was
Okay.
inside the sushi.
Yeah.
Well, according to
I
Adam, the
guess.
crab is the shit. So
Yeah, I've got him like.
And
hooked
depending on
this
where you
stuff.
get it, it'll give you the shit.
Yeah. Don't buy it from a van on the side of the road that says
Or
fresh.
VGs.
Fresh
That was
seafood.
not good.
Why?
I've seen that. Oh, why?
Gas station sushi, my favorite.
All right, no,
Nope.
I beg to differ. I bought a wheel of Parmesan cheese from the bread and lunch meat guy out of a truck in Lapeer at the flea market.
Yeah. You didn't go
Yeah.
blind or anything.
I'm not kidding. There's a fan in the studio. It's oscillating, and I'm not kidding when I say that wheel of cheese was as big as that, which is about almost 18 inches
Yeah.
round,
well,
and
I
it was
mean,
about 8 inches thick. And I paid $50 for it. I
I-
split it with my in-laws.
I refer to it as the 2-inch Punisher, but all right.
No, you
inches.
took a Viagra. Now it's 4-inch Punisher.
My meat wand.
So you can make a decent deal occasionally from a guy with selling stuff out of a truck.
Well, did you use any of those ingredients from Mitch's kitchen at all?
No, but I'm probably going to. You're spurring some ideas here. I'm
Going
gonna
to,
make a note.
down to the fairgrounds to get food from the homeless guy to throw some recipes together in Mitch's kitchen.
That's right.
We need an authentic hobo stew.
That's right. There you
Come
go.
on.
There you go, Mitch. Hobo stew.
Oh, I got that down. I used to watch this guy, The Urban Peasant. Does that ring a bell?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
It was on public TV, and it was probably I'm sure he passed away probably 10 years ago, and he was really cool. He was the urban peasant, so he would.
Yeah.
I learned this when I was in Korea in 1972, and you just chop this up here and you just throw it in there. And you add a little booze, put a little booze in there, and you bring it up to a boil. And then he'd pour it into a bowl and just be giant chunks of food. Like there's no human way you could eat it unless
Right.
you had to start cutting. Because he was just urban peasant, just a couple of whacks and throw it in the bowl.
Right.
It was
Can
good
the
show.
intern get a new goddamn pen?
Sure.
Wow, if you would say
This
it a
one's
little
a
bit
Hey,
broken.
he dropped
nicer.
the accent.
He
They're only
did.
$3.99.
And
Yeah, he gets mad. He gets all ghetto and white.
okay.
does. So
Oh,
Ghetto
and he
and
did
white.
not catch
What?
the pen.
podcast or not the podcast. This is the podcast, obviously.
Right.
Chat.
Chat.
Chat on the podcast. None Your Business says 18-inch cheese wheel is a great band name.
18-inch
good
cheese
one.
wheel. I like
Yeah.
that.
Wonder
Wait
if
a minute. We have a cheese
we
wheel.
do. Keith, apparently.
Or the title of a porno flick.
Bound chicka
All right.
wow.
God, did you hear the latest album from 18-inch cheese wheel? Awesome. It's almost as good as the new song from Magenta Fingers.
Almost.
I
Almost.
love Magenta
And they really
Fingers.
stick it to you, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That music is so good. It fits like a glove into your music catalog.
I'm kind of glad we don't have cameras because the faces I'm making at you right now.
It's like Mr. Magoo for them that can't see it.
Yes.
She's squinting.
I'm squinting, shaking my head a little bit.
Should
That
I do
was-
the noise from last week?
Okay.
And doing it in the car?
No,
That was great.
no.
And here I was just going to start talking about the Food Network, and now we're talking about 18-inch cheese wheel and
And magenta fingers.
The Food Network.
Yeah.
When I was off after surgery, I was watching like all those food shows. And then I know. Why would I do that?
Why would you do that?
Because I wasn't hungry. And I was just like, oh, look at what they're making.
You know, I used to do that though, Heather.
Oh, yeah.
Right after I went gluten-free, I would sit and I would watch hours of food shows, and I just appreciated it for the art of what they were doing and cooking. And
Yeah.
but I lost that connection between gotta eat something and just watching, because being gluten-free, it gets rid of your appetite, so you're not bothered with it anymore.
That's true. Like this lady today, she brought in like a apple crisp or something, and she's like, and for you, because you're gluten-free, she gives me an apple. I was like, oh, thanks.
An apple crisp.
Yeah.
So that was, you really couldn't.
It was
get
some
away.
kind of like apple. I don't know if it's
See, with
or
an apple
cake or
pie, I
whatever.
could like spread the crust and eat the pie out.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do anyways?
Mitch is seriously.
Well, yeah.
He's totally spreading.
He's like,
he's making the duckbill spread-a-puss symbol.
That's the only way you could eat apple pie.
That's
gluten-free.
It's just a whole apple pie.
Just reminds me of From Dusk Till Dawn. We even got apple pie pussy.
It reminds me of the scene from what the hell? The Stifler, original one.
Yeah.
With the apple pie.
Yeah. American Pie.
American Pie. That's
It's so warm.
And his dad walks in on him. It's like, oh,
going to Pound Town.
how embarrassing.
Mrs. Apple Pie.
Wouldn't that be Pie Town, not Pound Town?
Yeah,
sure.
Pie Town.
Yeah.
It's a new restaurant.
Hopefully it's not pumpkin.
Got a new club. It's called Pie Town.
Or anything with
Who wants
seeds.
in?
No.
Who wants
seeds.
in?
On your business said you did not just utter the word spread the crust and eat the pie out.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, I did
Stick
that
around.
back,
You'll hear more.
before I was gluten-free. Let's see, this is going to be about 1980, 85. I was working at Little Caesars Pizza.
Yeah.
And the pizza used to go into a giant paper bag. You know, it was like on a cardboard thing. It was
I
slide
remember
in,
that.
And we would always have one or two pizzas at the end of the night that didn't get picked up.
Yeah.
And we used to just tear open the paper and eat the pie out.
That's right.
Okay, good times. What's next?
We don't know, Mitch. We just do this by the seat of our pants.
We're live.
Phoenix just said Phoenix is here.
Phoenix is here. It's all Phoenix.
There we go. That's good.
Yeah.
Hi, Phoenix.
Hey, I thought your son was coming tonight.
No, his significant other had to be in Freeland at like 10 o'clock, so there was no way we were going to make all that journey.
Boo.
That
Wasn't
way.
happening.
They can hear us in Freeland.
Yeah, well, they're listening. They
You're a
should-
loser for
Sweet.
not being here.
If you're listening, give us a shout out.
That's right.
You should be listening.
On your business says that should go on a shirt, like the kind some old guy wearing because it was cheap at Goodwill.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
I'm just reading what's written in the thing. I'm not.
None
I
of your
appreciate
business.
that.
That's awesome.
And then Sasha said, "Phoenix, go to bed," which is her son, who is how old?
Yep.
Like young.
See, that's why we're not responsible for your therapy.
No, sorry guys, this is not PG-13.
No,
never
that's
has
right.
been. Never
Never
will
will be.
No, I would
Well,
get
that's
up and
like what I
walk right
say.
out.
That's right.
It's like what I say about my show. It's adult and childish.
Exactly.
That's right.
Mhm.
You all right over there?
Heather just ripped out the headphones so we can't
Drop
hear
the
each
mic,
other.
walk
Oh, there we are.
That's
Okay.
scary.
Drop the mic, walk away.
I am wearing my new tennis shoes. Do you guys like my Asics?
A6. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
they look fast.
$8.99. See the Goodwill
I do
price?
a Goodwill
there?
price.
Can you
Yeah.
jump higher? On them
I
shoes?
can run fast and jump high. in
That's
these.
what I figured.
You,
I thought white man
But
couldn't.
I am
jump.
54. There's a chance I could break a hip.
I think I could break one too. Apparently,
I need to be
I'd
really
break a
quick.
butt
ahead.
cheek.
I'm only
No,
40.
that's your ass that you broke, Heather.
You laughed it off.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Okay.
laughed off my ass.
You broke my heart when you lost that stripper,
No,
an 87-pound stripper.
Right.
87 pounds, almost 100.
With one leg.
Oh, that's where the 87 pounds.
She used to be 115 until the combine accident.
Oh, man.
Now they
She's
call her
like-
hobbles.
Is that
Now
I
it's
would
center
like
stage
a,
viral.
May I order a stripper, please? Preferably an amputee.
Separate
She's
boxes, please. Extra napkins.
She's like, woo, hold my beer. I'm gonna get up on this combine and do a dance. That's what happened.
You just say, that's funny.
So Jeff just said he is listening. You're doing good. Weird good.
Gonna listen.
El Jefe.
Welcome, Hefe.
That's so cool. He said we're weird good.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm weird.
Yeah,
It's the
we
best
don't have
feeling ever.
sexual harassment. We have a grading scale.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh, nice.
I mean, generally, if it's weird and people are like, what the hell am I listening to?
We also have an intern, so if you would like an intern on your show,
I gotta loan him out.
Well,
Open it up.
I have
Make sure he comes back the same way.
I have Tony on
Still
my
Asian?
show,
yeah,
but he doesn't open his mouth.
right.
Good,
He
well, I'm
doesn't
not allowed
talk.
to- like he
He-
throws me in a gimp suit and like kicks me in the corner and
He-
says, "No, stay."
Sometimes
Do
he
you have
will
the
want.
collar and the leash and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he will want to say something on my show, and I'll go, Tony, shh, 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 shh.
Yeah. Mitch totally
No.
plays the leather daddy part.
Tony, no,
All right. Is he sweating and panting too?
Yes, he is.
All right. Cool.
no talking, Tony. It's only Mitch's voice.
Right.
All Mitch all day. Shh, shh, shh. What's the matter? Don't you like my finger being on your lips? Does that make you mad? Okay.
Chocolate.
Oh.
But he's actually a perfect gentleman. He cries a little, but he keeps his mouth shut.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's very awkward when I have to walk out of here and say goodbye because I don't know if we're like supposed to hug or cuddle or smoke a cigarette afterwards.
It's
It's
best
just,
to just not make eye contact.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Are you still wearing the gimp suit afterwards too, or
he-
you take that off before the
He rolls it down to the waist.
That's
well,
right.
he knows that I'm ready to completely leave the studio when I let go of his lips.
Right.
Yeah. It's just kind of one of those things where I'm hot and sweaty and I think I got boned, but I'm not quite sure.
Is there nipple clamps involved?
Yeah, you know, it's like when somebody breaks into your house. You wake up in the morning, you're sticky, broken, confused, and you don't know why.
Your car's
Same
gone.
thing with Mitch. Yeah,
Your
my
car
car's
is
gone.
God damn it.
Your car's gone. Your computer's gone. You got
Yeah,
a crack,
right?
you
They're
got a
really
crackhead
cool.
next door.
They're really cool Mitch's fake radio nipple clamps that double as chip clips.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
from
Is
Goodwill.
it the slide ones that you know?
big
just-
yellow
just-
Oh God.
Oh no, it's got the
No.
alligator crimps
Oh,
on
the
it.
alligator.
No.
crimps.
Yeah, so you know that Mitch means business.
That
they're
will
getting
really
dull.
grab your Doritos.
That's right.
So if you
It's
missed
Extra cheese.
fresh.
if you missed the reference to the crackhead and the car being stolen and the laptop, listen to last week's show.
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah.
It was
Last
great.
week's
It's
Oh, by
explained.
the way, how's your
weird.
hand?
Yeah.
My hand is slowly not being bruised.
Still swollen as shit, but not that bad.
but my actual bones are bruised in my knuckles.
I need to be up to speed. What happened?
Oh, I woke up in the morning and my car was gone.
Oh no!
And some crackhead that was renting a room next door stole my car with my laptop in it. And I ended up getting him, and we had a confrontation. It didn't go very well.
Broke a 6-piece.
I broke a 6-piece off on his ass, and I made him take me to Crack Hood in Saginaw. And
He
give me
sold
my
his laptop for
back
crack.
Yeah.
from the crack dealer that he sold it to.
You got the laptop
You're
back.
damn right I did.
Oh.
Marched my ass right down to the hood like I was King Hood white
It's
guy.
so personal.
It
You know, it's got your stuff on it.
Everything.
And
Like
they-
memorials from like my dad's funeral. I had a buddy's funeral.
Yeah.
Everybody's bringing me pictures, doing little DVDs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I had stuff on there I could never replace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone if it's gone. You
yeah.
know, so I took action. It took me about 2.5 hours, and I only had to kick one ass and get my shit back.
That's
Did you
cool.
at least save the Amish porn collection?
Oh, of course.
Cool.
Are you gonna back
What
it
about
up?
the midget porn? Was that okay?
I got an external hard drive. I'm gonna dig up and get a little thing set up and back
Yeah,
everything
there you
up
go.
over.
I'm gonna buy a. Can't think of the name of it, but it's a 2 terabyte external hard drive,
Sure.
military
Digital?
tested.
Okay.
What's that?
Western Digital.
No, my one tech friend likes that, and this other tech friend likes this
Seagate.
other one.
Are they
So-
Asian?
Seagate.
They
I think it might be a Seagate. I'm not
That's usually
sure.
the two brands.
Yeah.
Western Digital is better.
So he said, you want the one that's military tested. That means if you drop it, it's not going to get ruined.
Sure.
And 2 terabyte, you can back everything up.
Everything
on it.
up,
So,
yeah.
That's
well,
what's
good
great.
luck to you. So your hand is sore.
It's sore. I
Well-
bruised some bones and all my tissue, soft tissue.
Well, what you're going to want to do that is put that somewhere warm and moist.
I
so
do.
stand up.
I do.
Why are you
My
looking at me,
girlfriend's a
Mitch?
trooper.
You're gonna want to store that in a hot
Come here,
Tony. For
Tony.
a while.
No,
Get
damn
your
it.
gimp suit on.
He's actually rolling his sleeve up.
Time for the
my
hot
God.
pocket.
He'll pull his right hand out of there, and he'll guess what? He's got magenta fingers.
I
Yeah,
have,
tickle
like-
my intestines while you're up in there.
I
I
have
need to
like
fart.
fucking Ellen DeGeneres knuckles. Lesbians love that shit. Jodie
Oh.
Foster's knuckles.
Ticket for gold and give him a dentist appointment at the same time.
Your back filling's a little loose.
Oh boy.
We'll
And at
have to
this-
fix that.
And at this moment, I noticed in chat that Sasha says the intern's so good he even follows you to church. I guess that's a good time to talk about that.
Hey,
Why
we've
is that
only
a good
got
time to
one
talk about
more
that?
screening for this one.
Is it strange because an Asian is going to a church or?
No.
Apparently, she's
No.
just racist all
Ah,
around.
all
you
right.
know?
I see
No,
how
my
it
neighbor
is.
saw
I'm
you
not the
two
one
at
that said
church, and she saw Tony say to the intern, "Go get me 3 communion wafers."
I'm hungry. When do we eat?
3.
That's right.
Brought
Even
back
have
Well,
three.
we do shots on stage.
Did he
and
ask for the
everything,
nun
so-
too?
Yeah.
that's cool.
Because I don't seem to remember that.
And at our church, they have gluten free.
Oh,
been a
really?
long week.
You're
Oh, that's
silly.
cool. You know, I was thinking
They
about
do.
church.
Oh my God.
I was thinking about communion wafers, and if I sat down with a big bowl of communion wafers and some French onion dip and started munching away, could that be considered a snack religious?
Dodo. Yeah, yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
that symbol at?
I wrote that in.
Symbol.
But,
You have
uh,
a gong?
I wrote
Shut the
that.
hell up. Man, now is when I get white and ghetto.
I wrote that in year 2 of my comedy career,
That's a good one.
which
Ah.
was the year before last.
All of my religious jokes involve nuns and priests and minors.
I think my favorite one is Jesus walks into a bar, slams 3 nails on the bar table, and says, "Hey, can you put me up for the night?"
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I used to know a Catholic joke, and it's the guy dies and they do it 3 times kind of joke. Well, the first guy dies, he's like Jewish, he goes to heaven, and it's all Jewish, type heaven room. And the
Right.
next guy dies, he's a Buddhist, and they go in and everything's all Buddhist. And St. Peter's touring a third guy through, he's a Catholic, and he said, "Here's all the glorious music and organs and all that." And he's like, "What the hell's in that room?" He's like, "Shh, it's the Catholics. They don't know anybody else is here."
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
So John Cleese from Monty Python,
Yeah.
he was on the WTF podcast with Mark Maron
Okay.
Nice.
last week, and they were trading old jokes back and forth, just old street jokes.
Love
Yeah.
them.
And John Cleese said, "I've got a great Jewish joke." He said there's 3 Jewish women sitting at a restaurant table, and they've just finished their lunch, and the waiter comes over and says, "Was anything okay?"
But a ting.
I love that. That's just a great
Gong.
joke.
That's a great joke. There we go.
There's the gong.
See, you knew you
Do I
wanted
need to
a
get
gong.
the sound effect going right now?
We've talked about these sound
We need
effects.
sound effects.
We need sound effects.
Because
I
you
have
do
a whole
sound effects
folder
for
full.
Mitch's show.
Yeah.
I have a whole folder full of them, like gigabytes full of sound effects. They're
Well, you
all
need to add a
good.
gong
We
right
should
now.
borrow those.
I will
Yeah.
make you a copy of
You
those.
should.
I will. I will do that. I'll bring it Saturday for you.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
We would really
Yeah,
appreciate
it's really
that.
fun. They're really good quality, real clear.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's fun.
Speaking of promos, do you mind if we play some of your stuff from your show, man?
Yeah, I want
All
you to play the promo that I made for the Don't Make This Weird podcast, because I think that my listeners need to know about your program. So I whipped this up with my friend, my little wordless friend Tony, in the production studio, and he helped me make this, and I'm very proud of it.
All right, here we go.
If you like listening to Mitch's Fake Radio, you should try the Don't Make This Weird podcast, airing Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, right here on Strange Friends Media. Don't Make This Weird has great hosts like Heather
Your mom said it was a pretty song, but now she's sad.
and Tony
I have not had my own room in 20 years.
and Chris
He's fucking amazing.
and really cool guests.
Probably some pedal steel, maybe some cello, stuff like that.
It's the Don't Make This Weird podcast, Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, right here on Strange Friends Media. That's a great commercial.
Yeah.
That is
really
a great
good.
commercial.
That
Yeah.
is good.
I would want to tune into that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, for the life of me, I can't figure out who that guest was.
That was a perfect
Kyle.
guest.
Kyle. We've
Keller.
had so many. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
all right.
remember what I thought was
I've
who
had
was
s-
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
know.
think.
No, get it right. It's who's
fucking
Fucking amazing. But I love Kyle. He was great. He said perfect things about music that
Yeah.
were nondescript.
right.
And you guys, I think you guys were really represented very well in that.
And that was the Joey's, like, I think one of his last, I don't know if that was his last song or show or what.
One
but
of the last shows.
his
yeah.
mom was tuned in. Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was because he sang and she was like, that was good, but now I'm sad.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. We have so many moments.
How
We're-
is Joey? Has anybody heard from him?
Good, apparently.
Sunning himself
Question
on the
mark?
beach there.
What?
He's sunning himself on the beach.
Yeah, he's enjoying it so much.
He doesn't care about us anymore.
He probably doesn't.
He's got new
I said
tan
to him, I
friends.
called him and I said, "Orange, you glad you moved to Florida?"
And that was
Bong.
Yeah.
Bong.
Boing.
Boing.
We could start a podcast down there, have like the Joey Melanoma show.
Yeah.
All that sunlight on the beach.
Right.
That's
Oh,
great.
that's awesome.
I know. So are you gonna play anything? Is there anything else that we can play of
I
yours?
don't know. I thought the
You
last
like-
Oh,
few minutes of this week's podcast, this month's podcast, was fun when I ran out of shit to talk about. And I just looked at Tony. I said, let's go deep and play some old stuff. So I just started talking about whatever, and he just hit something and
I li-
played it, interrupted me. It was
I like
fun.
I like the OnStar one that we got to do together. That
Yeah,
was
that
pretty
was-
funny. That was pretty
That
fun.
was great.
I don't know. I want to play the Cubstain interview because that was freaking hilarious.
You do whatever you want.
You gotta,
All right.
All right.
let's hear
I'm
it.
on board with you. So, this is from Mitch's Fake Radio, everybody. It's on the last Monday of every month at 8 p.m. right here on Strange Friends Media. So please tune into. Did I mention Mitch's Fake Radio?
No, I don't believe so.
Damn it!
You
It's
gotta-
all about branding, people.
Sure.
You got to
Yeah.
say your name at least 7 more times before we can play this.
Mitch.
Mitch.
That's right.
Fake Radio.
Mitch's Fake Radio.
Now I think if you say his name 3 times in a mirror,
He'll
he'll
show
appear
up.
in your fucking bathroom.
It's like Beetlejuice, man.
Beetlejuice.
But it's with me. It's Weasel Juice.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, he's dumping it in there.
So a little setup. This is an interview I did with a guy that has had a tough time getting on the radio, and I was glad to help him out so we could talk about his cause, his thing that he's promoting, and so it was fun to do this.
All right. Here we go.
All right, it's time for my very first interview with someone other than my cat Balls. On the line with us right now is Bernie Comstein. I hope I'm saying that right. Spokesperson for an organization that he founded here in, June of 2018, the Association for the Preservation of American Values. Welcome to Mitch's Fake Radio, Bernie.
Oh, well, thank you very much there, Mark.
It's Mitch.
Sorry about that, Matt. Yeah, it's tough to get an interview on the radio these days. You know, I called over there to Lush Rimbaugh. He said no. I talked to Graham Beck. He said no. In fact, he screamed no. He was crying no. It took 5 minutes. We could have done the whole interview in that amount of time.
Not much luck, huh?
No, not at all. Now, that's the conservative shows. I went over to the liberal side of the tracks. I called Rachel Madrow. She said no. Thom Hartman. He said no. Sam Cedar. No.
Maybe it's because you got every one of their names wrong.
No, not at all. In fact, I even called The Daily Show. They said no. But if that Stephen Colbert was still hosting that show, then he would have talked to me because he'd understand what I'm talking about.
Well, Mr. Comstein,
Cumstain.
excuse me?
It's Cumstain. It's Jewish.
All righty then, Mr. Comstein. What are the American values you think need to be preserved as you do so in the Association for the Preservation of American Values?
That's a great question there, Mike. Are you American?
Yes,
Where was you born?
Pontiac, Michigan.
Oh, Pontiac. Yeah, I got some memories about Pontiac.
American values, Mr. Comstein?
Oh, yeah, that. Well, Marv, what do you feel that you value in your life as an American?
I like my bike.
Your bike? How old are you?
I'm 54.
You're 54, you ride a bike? What's the matter? Can't you afford a car?
I have a van.
A van? That's creepy.
I haul equipment in it.
It's still weird. A single 54-year-old man rides a bike, drives a van? stay the hell away from my yard.
Okay. What are the advantages of joining the Association for the Preservation of American Values? It says here it's $29.99 a month to join the association.
You get to enjoy your freedoms, your values, that you hold close and near dear to your heart. That's as an American. That's what you get.
But what do you get? You mean you get like a tote bag or a commemorative cup or a chip clip or is there a banquet?
I probably got some stuff I can mail out around here. You're going to have to include postage. You're going to have to send a self-addressed stamp envelope or something like that. But there's no banquet, no. Now, if you want to come over, you cook out in the yard, you leave your van at home. But you can bring some stuff. Bring some Molson Canadian beer. That's good stuff.
That's Canadian beer. What about American beer to go with your American values?
That's what I value is. I like Canadian beer. I love that stuff. I love Canada. Canada's great. I might even move there someday.
Okay, well, that does it. That's my first interview ever. Thank you very much to Mr. Bernie Kumstain, spokesperson for the Association for the Preservation of American Values. Thanks for being on Mitch's Fake Radio.
It's my pleasure, Murphy.
Oh my God.
He's quite a guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sasha beat it to the punch. She's like, LOL has American values but drinks Canadian beer. And it was before that he even said that. So we know she listens.
Thank you, Sasha.
Oh, good stuff.
She's pretty loyal. She's put on here every week.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thanks, Sasha.
You ever thought about a hobby, Sasha? I don't know, maybe a clue. No, we're glad to have
she's
you.
come
Thank
to
you.
2 of your shows on the comedy thing.
Oh, that's Sasha. She's awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
So yeah, that's some of the shenanigans that we do on Mitch's show. And Mitch writes all of this stuff himself and then comes into the studio, cracks the whip. I get into the gimp suit, and the rest of it's downhill from there.
So how much does it cost for him to gimp you? Can I get these services? Because I got this podcast I do. I'd really like to put some production quality.
It costs a lot more than what they're paying me here.
Right.
We're talking about paying you. I'm not getting paid either.
Yeah. I'm at the intern pay rate right now.
You know, what's weird because so are we.
Yeah.
How many shows are we in?
62.
62.
I've gotten some pretty fun stuff in the handful that I've done, though. We got tickets to Mitch's show, which is
Oh, for
super
sure.
fun.
Yeah.
I utilize them every time.
Does that almost count
Absolutely.
as swag?
It does.
It counts as swag.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Swag gear.
I got
yeah.
the CD and the
Or a
little
Labora.
Or
Labora
care
stuff,
package.
yeah.
We got some free food at cheese.
cool.
I got some
The
soap.
illegal
Yeah.
cheese.
So the
Illegal
illegal cheese.
And almost every month when I'm
Shit.
here for my show, I usually leave with a couple little things on.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
fun.
So Tony's got all kinds of cool shit over there.
Yeah, that much.
Just give me something.
I was like, he is not going to miss this stuff.
I got a receipt if you want.
I'll take it.
He's got a Strange Friends Strange Friends Media beanie.
Yeah.
I'll take wampum if you got a box of shells.
No, I got a t-shirt. I did get a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sold it in my garage sale.
Me too. Do you ever notice in that the tag is on the sleeve, like inside the sleeve instead of where it should normally be?
I didn't notice because it's a
So
sleepy
weird.
shirt. I sleep
Oh.
in it.
I'm okay with that because I hate
Yeah.
tags.
It is weird though. Like it's
I
right
do
on the
too.
shoulder. I don't know. I'm just like, what the? Because I couldn't wear it before, and then I was like, oh, I can fit into that. What the hell?
Right?
Strange.
Yeah, I'm sure you bought first-rate t-shirts, right?
We got them actually at the tech center.
Oh, did you?
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
We pay when we do our merchandise. We pay for not for what they do, but just
Material.
the cost of material.
Yeah, the tech center is really a great source. It's one of the best sweatshops in town.
It
That's
is.
right.
It is. Like they fix
Get
cars.
those
there.
underage kids,
Yeah.
putting their fingers into the machine and everything. That's right.
Love it.
I actually have had them do graphics for my comedy show a couple times
Yeah.
Nice.
early on, and they did a good job.
You can't hear her because she's not on microphone.
Of course.
It's really fun to do.
So
Oh, please, Sal,
And
one
it's
more
funny,
grain of
it's not
rice.
legal if we pay them, but if we make them do it for free,
That's right.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I already got a shoe in with the graphic design teacher because she loves what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, listen to the podcast tonight. I'll give you a shout out. So
Yeah, right.
So shout her out.
this is the Don't Make This Weird podcast for the graphic designs teacher. Completely forgot her name because I'm an idiot. What is it? Miss Phibbs? Phipps. Yeah. Shout out
Bethany
to her,
Yeah,
Phipps.
I still
Bethany
have her
Phipps.
email.
So yeah,
A couple times I drunk emailed her.
you drunk
Didn't
emails.
go over too well. So she blocked me.
Still keep messaging though.
So keep messaging. That way you
Swear
never
it was a
know.
raw turkey.
All I can think of is AOL when you said that.
You've got mail.
You've got drunk email.
Oh, can't mess
I think you
that
could
up.
corner the market there, Mitch. You know, start
Might be able
some
to.
sort of online email service that just drunk emails.
Yeah, probably could. I'd hire a bunch of alcoholics,
That's right.
maybe teenage sweatshop alcoholics. I
That's
don't
right.
know. It's-
Hey,
Oh,
Nate,
no.
you know a bunch of people. You go to school with them. Let's get them to work, man.
I want to get.
We wouldn't have a problem with that.
I want to get another phone number. Like I did a Google phone number for a long time for
Yeah.
the other job I was doing, but I'd like to actually do one for the studio and give it out to people that are ask for phone numbers and they don't want to give their number out.
You can get an
Because then you get the voicemails and then we could play them on the show. Because I think that would be hilarious.
Or tell them they can only call on Thursdays between 8 and 10,
Yeah.
and we will catfish the fuck out of them.
Oh, hell
yeah. I
You
mean,
can download
Super
an app that'll give you
fun.
a second phone number.
so I think that would be fun.
Totally.
You've reached the Don't Make This Weird podcast. Please leave your social security number and we'll get right back to you.
And we'll give it right back to you, especially if it sucks.
Right.
I always said that somebody would show up, like if they stole mine, they'd show up on my door knocking and like banging like a cop and being like, "Here, take this back. I don't want it."
Wondering why their
I
credit
don't
score
want
went
your-
down 8 points.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want your identity.
After the tone, please leave your mother's maiden name.
Yep.
I think we're onto something. Mhm.
I was just going to say that. What was the color of your first automobile?
What was your childhood friend?
What was your
And the
cat's
street
name?
you grew up on.
My
Yes.
dick.
What's the name of your first pet?
Dick. Everything's dick and boner jokes with me today.
That's right.
Oh, never a dull moment here.
Nope.
Never.
Yeah, I'm excited for this weekend because we've got some stuff coming up we can't exactly talk about yet. But after that, we go into Mitch's show, and Mitch's show is always great. It's they always have such cool comics. And
Oh, you're
whatnot.
talking about Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club at the
Mhm.
Brentwood Saturday night. Doors open
Yep.
at 6, show at 8 p.m. Tickets only $15 to see a
Yeah.
whole slew of great comedians.
Might be
Exactly.
the one.
Who, what
Is that- I
comedians are
think-
going to be there, Mitch?
Oh, I can tell you right now. We have had a change in the lineup,
Oh,
but we've got Colton Cole from Indiana,
I think I've seen him before.
and he's really funny. Ellen Black from Detroit, Adam Vandergack from Bay City, and Nick Lydorf from Lansing. And Nick is really funny. They're all funny. They're all great guys. And Mitch Gill,
Oh, lady.
he's
What?
performing.
Mitch, the Mitch Gill.
That's right. Actually, you know, it's crazy, but it's the same Mitch Gill from Mitch's Fake Radio.
What?
That's right.
crazy.
How did
Isn't
you
it?
get that guy?
I know that guy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
It's like
crazy.
Superman and Clark Kent. You'll never see them in the same
Nope.
fucking room together.
He's kind of like Michael Jackson, the self-proclaimed king of pop.
Right.
I'm just making myself the king of comedy.
Perfect.
Nice.
Why not?
So I don't give a shit if anybody gets on board.
It's all about you, man.
It's all about
Rock it.
branding. It's all about. I'm recently in contact with my ex-girlfriend Linda from 1990. Yeah, in the same weekend we saw Jimmy Buffett and Little Feat, the same concert. The next day we saw Paul McCartney. This was in North Carolina. It was a musical weekend, and so this is really funny. We reconnect here just about 3 weeks ago on the internet, and we're having just great conversations. Then I go into my strongbox in the basement looking for something, and I come across those tickets that I went to those shows with her. It was so funny. I took a picture of them and sent them to her,
Nice.
and she's like, "Wow, yeah." We reminisced about it. It was great. So
Cool.
she said she listened to Mitch's fake radio, and she said, "You say your name a lot, Mitch Gill."
Just calling you by your first and last name, no breath in between.
I said, "Well, Linda, it's all about branding. If I don't say it, people don't know about it, and they don't know about Mitch Gill's Get Room Comedy Club or Mitch's fake radio." I said, "It's pretty simple. Just say my name, Mitch."
Mitch.
Second reference to American Pie,
Yep.
the movie.
Yeah,
But Linda's awesome. I'm really having a lot of fun talking to her.
that's cool. It's very rare when you actually talk to an ex and you enjoy conversation with them.
Oh
again.
gosh, yeah, it's
Mhm.
great. And my brand new ex-wife, I'm very, very close with her still. What?
A brand new ex-wife.
My brand new ex-wife, Gretchen.
And
She's
then
awesome.
Keeping them close. I'm currently having a new ex-wife, and I want her like on another planet.
Yeah.
Mars.
So you will not refer to her as your brand new ex-wife?
No,
What's her name?
I don't even remember. Book that. Oh my god.
We got a little bit of stuff going on in chat. Kelsey's here. She says, I'm here. So sorry. Been a bit busy. Got super nerdy over my new laptop that my brother picked out.
Nice.
Refused to get anything
Fucking
but the
A.
best. Well, the best that you can get under a budget. And Alexis Gas says, hey, I'm here for once. That's
Hey,
nice.
hey, what's up, Alexis?
Hello,
She was hanging with
everybody.
us all last weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, it
cool.
was the shit.
She's a cool
Oh,
kid.
yeah. That's
Are
so
we
cool.
planning to make that a weekend thing?
I'm hoping so, because it was a
All right.
blast. We totally got our nerd on, magicked out.
Cool. Did she play
Cards
Magic
Against
with you?
Humanity.
The Cards Against Humanity. Oh my
That's a
god.
fun game.
We
Oh,
should
it
totally
is.
play that in the studio one of these
That would
times.
be really
Oh,
Some
My
Mad
idea.
Libs too. That'd be a really
the
fun
Mad
one.
Libs would be awesome. The
Yeah.
Google. You can go on Google and play Mad Libs on Google.
That's crazy.
I'm serious. Maybe we should do one.
You should
Yeah.
definitely do Cards Against Humanity.
That would be
That's
fun.
That's a fun one.
We totally
a lot
had
of fun.
another friend of ours. We literally almost made him piss his pants. He was laughing so hard.
Yeah, it's
All night long.
She said, "What's up, guys? It was lit. Ha ha ha. Invite me when you do. When you
God.
guys have another
Friday evening.
Friday evening."
Won't be
Friday,
here
Saturday,
Saturday though, because we're going to Mitch's.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss a lot of the festivities before because I gotta work 8 to
Yeah.
7.
Well, you know,
On
gotta get your
Saturday?
pregame on somehow.
Yeah, I'm getting in as much overtime as I can because I'm done after Christmas. So breaking in the money.
Done after Christmas.
Yeah, laid off.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
seasonal.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Seasonal.
Well, they're doing the winter rotation for the strippers
Right.
because she's just like spring, summer, and fall.
No,
Well, that
So-
explains why she comes here with glitter.
It's right. I mean,
Where's the
Heather,
glitter?
she moonlights as a stripper.
I do.
well,
not.
they
I
said they're
don't
going to have
moon
to let you
anything.
go because you lost an 87-pound stripper.
I know how.
On stage.
Can't find her.
With one leg.
She shook out one pant leg.
Wait, you lost her
know-
on stage, Heather? How do you
Yeah.
do
The,
that?
the whole
Sure.
like
Were you just trying to like
midget
blow out a
stripper
match or what?
thing, midget. My uncle was
Wow,
a
you're
midget.
flexible.
I am actually.
You know that's funny. That
The whole
reminds
legs behind
me.
the ears thing, you know.
I actually used to be able to do that, but anyway.
That reminds me, Heather. I am actually starting a collection on investors for a new business I'm opening in Flint. It's it's actually a strip joint for midgets.
Okay.
And we're also going to sell incredible pizza, the best pizza ever. And it's going to be called Little Teasers.
God. Oh boy.
That's right.
Featuring breadsticks
as big as our strippers. And a sauce just for dipping. Come to Little Teasers.
Oh,
No
something
other.
about a midget on a strip pole.
You can
Really
grease
doesn't
that one up like a bowling
It's
ball.
hilarious. Did you see that one meme where they had the stripper shooting the midget stripper shooting up the stripper pole and then come down and it made the Mario sound effect at the end of the level? That shit was hilarious.
No, I seen one where this midget was with his girlfriend. He was all excited. They're on a boat. It's got full audio and everything. Can hear the birds cawing and wind. And He jumps in the water off the boat. And they go,
There was
one of my
another one.
favorite ones.
There was another one from like another like reality show with all of them, and the guy like pushes her off, and the same thing. I'm just like, oh my god.
So
And my uncle was a midget, so I mean, some of this stuff is kind of funny.
what do you mean was?
He passed away.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
like he got cured.
No, he passed away. No, there's like there's
Take
no.
him over there to that board stretcher.
Yeah, my old roommate got me one time because I said something about something with medication or whatever. That's why that happened or whatever. And he's said something about accidental midgetry. He was like, "What? How does that happen?" I'm like, "No, I don't think that even happened at all."
No.
So, but yeah, growing up though, like it was weird because I was almost as tall as them, and I'm only 5'1". So, what is what? No. No.
It even sounded tiny.
Get a little voice.
Did you say accidental
I
midgetry?
Midgetry.
I did.
Midgetry. That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
What about the stretcher?
Great word.
Is that a word?
No. I don't think that's even a
Midgetry.
thing.
Accidental midgetry.
It's not even.
I like that.
He used to play a lot of pranks though. And I think one that you guys would I might have told you before. But he like started working at Hudson's, and he told this lady that was in like the gift wrapping part for Christmas that Mr. Hudson himself, they like shipped this lady took the box down with him in it and said that Mr. Hudson needs this wrapped up right away, you know. So she goes to turn him, and he kind of freaked out because he tipped upside down. So he hurried up and like popped out of the box at her, and like she ran and never came back. She never even came back for her check. Like
She is for all your midget shipping needs.
yeah.
Right?
She suffers from midgetry.
Yeah,
today.
I actually have the article from it. It was in the paper, the
That's
school
awesome.
paper. So there's like a little drawing like of him popping out of this box, and it actually looks like him. It's funny.
Who is this? Your grandpa?
My uncle. It was
Your
my dad's
uncle.
dad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he go to work for the midgetry secret service?
Oh, actually, I think I mentioned that he worked
He's
at.
got a little earpiece.
No, he worked at Disney. He
Gonna
was
shoot her on a
Donald
grassy
Duck.
knoll, shoot
Oh,
her
no
on a
shit.
grassy-
Yeah. Yeah, played Donald Duck, and then he went and did that whole tour that they had. Disney World is your world. There's a VHS somewhere out there, and at the end of it, he's got a lampshade on his head in the credits. I don't know.
That's cool.
But he had to stop doing it apparently because when they do the dances, his arms would get popped out of joint every time.
Wow.
Yeah, so he
It's like
kind
a
of
little
retired
Mel
from
Gibson midget kind of guy.
it. Yeah, he was hilarious though because we went to this restaurant one time and the owner he goes, hey, the guy comes over and he's like, you looking for a short order cook? I'm just like, oh my god,
Oh, jeez.
oh my god.
They're not midgets. They're little people, right? Yep.
But if you're related, I guess you can call them that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No disrespect.
It's my theory.
I don't know why. Like, I don't get why midget would be
I
disrespectful.
don't know.
I don't know.
I would think little people would, wouldn't you? I mean,
Well, it's the
think-
same.
Or
Don't
little
piss them off.
Describe
They'll
your size.
They will all kill your leg.
well,
Yeah.
that or dick punch you. I mean, oh yeah, little person. Oh, mommy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Well, like
missed-
a headbutt.
I missed something in chat. Kelsey said, "Yes, please. If I had money, I would pay for you guys to play Cards Against Humanity." Tony moonlights as a disco ball with that head.
Kelsey, I'm sure Kelsey dumped probably $600 on her kick-ass laptop.
Oh,
How do those speakers sound, Kelsey?
Yeah.
Mhm.
coming through loud and clear.
Nice.
Sound good?
Far out. Could she do mad graphics on it?
Of course,
I don't know.
it's all that cool clip art.
Sweet.
I like my
Downloading it from Microsoft.com.
Yep, good stuff. So other than that, we've got what else is going on this weekend? I think the only main important thing is Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club.
That's right. Mitch's yard needs raked.
Yeah.
I'm going to rake that. Thanks to the brand new Craftsman rake. You know how I got it? Took it out of my neighbor's garbage.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The
Nice.
stick was broken. And I took it to Sears and they gave me a brand new one.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Isn't that insane?
Gotta love Craftsman.
Giant fan Craftsman rake. I'm going to do my whole yard in like 2 swipes.
Very nice.
I have a huge yard. I just mow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. I use a new method that's taken me years to figure out. But what I do is I wait till all the leaves fall. and then I wait about another week to where they shrivel up and they're smaller. And raking it might be a little more intense because they're breaking apart, but I'm taking less to the curve because they've evaporated.
Yeah.
You know, they're deteriorating. The leaves are, because you rake them 3 times when they're just falling off the trees and there's these giant green leaves and it's
Still
heavy
water
as
in
hell.
them and all.
Yeah.
Forget it. I wait till they're old and shriveled and dying. It's like the women I date.
Well, they say and it's what I've
just
always
easier to
done.
pick up.
Right. Is I mow over them and just use the mulch. It fertilizes the yard.
Yeah.
You know, in the spring it looks good.
Yeah.
They actually say that raking the yard is bad for your
I've
lawn.
heard
Is it
that.
really?
That's
I have
what they
teenagers
say.
for that.
They
So
say it's way better to just let the leaves die. It fertilizes them, you know.
Really? I do
Yeah.
have a mulching blade on my mower. I suppose I
You
could.
could try that, you know. I think
Yeah.
you get a fuller grass the following year.
I've got to run you should run all of the gas out of your mower for the winter.
Yeah. Yep.
Every bit of it should
Yep.
run it completely
Yep.
empty.
oh,
Oh my
gross.
god.
That's
All
my
right.
daughter
Anyway.
Madison chiming in.
Who is Fifi?
All right. Yeah.
She said my pee-pee hurts.
Oh, okay.
What the hell does that mean?
You're
Okay.
gonna want to get that checked.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Still talking about lawns.
It's
Yeah.
turning blue.
So I was thinking today because they're offering, or we're getting in the really busy season, and so is Adam, and they're offering all kinds of extra overtime. And I'm like, yeah, I'm taking it. I need that money.
Right.
But then I'm also like, shit, I gotta pack and move before the first. I gotta pack and move. I don't get much time.
Oops.
So, all right, well, make that money, and then I guess I'll pay for another month.
Yeah, and you'll sleep later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 2 homes right now.
Fun.
I started singing that.
She says to me, oh, what was it last week? She's like, oh, yeah, by the way, if you want to get away from all the craziness, I've got 2 homes.
I got 2 homes. Yeah, I was like, we're not moved in. Like, my cats aren't going to kill you. So if you want to, like, just go
It's like
stay
there's no
overnight.
furniture. You can stare at the walls. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
where the hell am I going to sleep?
On an air mattress.
Right on the floor.
There you go.
Can't.
And
That's pretty cool.
enjoy aloneness and freedom for a few minutes.
That's why I have a lock in the studio.
Well, I heard a
Doesn't
commercial
work.
that said you haven't had your own room in 20
Years.
Yeah. It was just before we had moved in here, which was about 4.5 years ago.
Mhm.
Prior to that, I was couch surfing at my own house
Uh-huh.
because giving my kids a room to make sure my mom's got a room because, well, my mom can't be left alone for longer than 30 seconds without attempting to set the house on fire.
True.
Or worse.
Yeah, it's the truth.
You know, you said 20 years on that. I realized that I've never owned a recliner in my whole life.
Really?
Never. Isn't that wild?
It's wild.
Me neither. When me and my girlfriend moved in together, she bring one along. Love it.
Do you really?
We've been blowing it. Really, I'm glued to that chair.
I've sat in them and they're good, but I've just never taken the plunge.
It's a small one. You figured the big, huge ones
Uh-huh.
would be better, but I don't think so.
No.
This one I like barely fit in.
But it's,
but it's like
it's
perfect.
comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like
Super
that
comfy.
That's what I
weighted
like about
blanket.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I have my
it's
gravity
right on.
lounger from the yard.
Yeah.
I could bring that in.
Those
So
are actually not.
comfortable.
Those are actually pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they're great.
I used to have one in my house actually.
I really like it. I've had mine. I've had my gravity lounger like 12 years because I put it away.
Yeah.
Every winter, so it lasts a really long time. Don't leave it in the rain.
No.
Those pipes fill with rusty water.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's very bad.
Yucky.
So, because it gets shoved in my face that Christmas is coming, because I
Yes.
work at a Christmas store. Anybody bought anything for Christmas yet? Thought
Yes.
about any of that?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I bought something too.
No, I'm
Yeah.
I'm the asshole. Of the group.
I
Last minute shopper.
Mitch made me get a new gimp suit because the other one was dirty. And
Get out of here.
you can't get stuff out of pleather, apparently.
It's got a big hole in the butt.
It was weird. I took it to the dry cleaner and they were just like, we are not doing this. Go away.
You're not cleaning your stain no more.
Come on, pants.
I told you
pants.
not the dry cleaner, it's the car wash.
Duh.
At the car wash.
Anybody knows that.
You could just walk through it.
I bought a set of those really cool outdoor lights, the clear light bulbs. It's kind of like, it's sort of like a heavy duty string of lights, 24 feet long, and they're like full size bulbs. like that I got it at Harbor Freight for my brother Brad for his Secret Santa, which I he's not going to listen to this. So
you don't know what you're getting. That's what you get.
The perks of tuning in.
Mhm.
right.
And I'm going to buy him a Core brand flashlight. Bought one last night. I should have brought it. I'm so mad I didn't. It's a pen flashlight, the size of like a Sharpie.
Yeah.
And you push on the end just like a retractable ink pen. This thing throws a light. It's like an inspection flashlight. It was $10.
Right.
And it throws a perfectly round circle with even light. There's no glowing, center to it or anything like that. And there's no light outside the circle. It throws a perfect circle. It's like a spotlight.
Huh.
Nice.
Like a show spotlight. Yeah, for $10.
That's crazy. Harbor Freight?
Harbor Freight? No, Walmart.
Walmart. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Right back there by the tire oil lube center.
Okay, they have like a whole gift
camping
set
part?
kind
Got
of
a
deal.
whole flashlight section.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. I asked him, I
Nice.
said, can you shut all the lights off in the store so I can see how these work?
I have a Batman emblem I want to put on this.
They wouldn't do it. No, they
Got
wouldn't.
Of course they
Walmart.
wouldn't.
No.
They'll shut their air conditioner off though and kill everybody. But we'd get into work and at nighttime we'd all be in there stocking and they would shut the air off, turn it back on in the morning.
Oh, God.
Oh, it was horrible.
That's terrible.
I
Cut
think,
down on the
you think
overhead.
it would take more energy
to turn it back on.
try to cool that big
Yeah.
ass building off.
Yeah.
Than to just keep it going.
That's what I said. Well,
There's-
Arkansas, they control all this.
Oh, I
Mhm.
get it.
Arkansas controls your air.
Headquarters.
So how do they know?
Yeah.
What do they got? Somebody who like watches the weather and shit. It's gonna be 93 today. Turn the air on.
Actually, down there, they call it headquarters.
Headquarters. Yeah.
Walmart's headquarters is in
Walmart's.
Arkansas.
So,
Where you can see all kinds of funny people.
I've never understood why people add a plural to one.
Walmart.
Well, my dad used to work at Ford's,
Yeah.
and now he works at Walmart's.
Walmart. See,
probably
greeter.
has a washing machine. Voted for
I have a
George
wash-
Washington.
Put your dishes in the sink.
Right.
It's
the
the same thing as saying,
pillows.
what are you doing? I'm waiting. Waiting.
What?
Did you say waiting? No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
And you know why you said that? Because you're basic.
You basic.
The pumpkin spice latte, bitch,
Pumpkin
That's
spice
right.
latte in an Ugg boot.
Yep.
That's your basic.
with a fuzzy hoodie.
And that
Uh-huh.
fucking Nike
Oh,
headbands that make them look like they're like halfway through chemo.
yeah.
Yeah.
All of them have a 5 head. I
Yeah.
don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
That's 10, 15, 20, up to 20.
20.
Then it's back hair.
Nailed it.
It's all back here.
I shaved my back hair today, so I'm good.
You gorilla.
I showered.
That's
good.
effort. That's maximum effort.
In the fall,
That's
in Michigan, not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Oh,
I think I would want to be a gorilla in Michigan in
Yeah.
October.
I wouldn't want to be.
It's quite awful here.
yeah. Did you
Yeah,
hear? Did you hear what the weather is supposed to be like tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
snowing.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
3.
sorry. I just
Cold as balls.
cold as balls, and I gotta work. So does Adam out in the cold.
I
Why
gotta
not?
drive to Bay City tomorrow, so I don't care.
I gotta drive to Frank Moose. So does he, and he's gotta drive a carriage all day in the snow.
Oh.
There is no cover over him at all.
Doesn't he wear like 27 layers?
He does. He layers up. He's smart. He knows
I'm
what he's
freezing my
doing.
ass off. He's smart. I need to get some winter.
He
shit.
does.
Yeah.
He will wear what are those? What are
Snow
the
pants?
No,
Knee
no, no,
pads?
no,
Long
no.
John?
Long johns, yes. He'll wear
Not me,
those.
Mitch.
He'll wear pajamas. He'll wear his pajama pants underneath, and then like keep on layering on top of. And last year he's like, "You got to layer." I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm fluffy enough." This year I'm like, "I got to layer." He's like, "I told you." So
Yeah, skinny people don't fare well in the
I
elements.
know. I'm not that skinny yet. I'm low fat. I'm not high fat anymore.
You're white milk wasted.
Oh, I get weight. Yeah. Oh, that.
Speaking of
hospital
that,
stay.
I actually had a really cool consult today at Dr. Tim Sala's Carol Fit.
Oh, okay.
They have a new program there called Cryo Skin. And basically what it does is they freeze your fat
I seen
away. and it's incredible.
Can they freeze my bingo wings?
Yeah,
that are
actually,
I
they
love
can.
that term. I'm
They
so glad you
are.
used it. Bingo. Love it.
I showed Adam the other day. I'm like, look at this. I can play away.
So yeah, if you guys are interested in that,
how much is it?
Right now they're doing the grand opening price for $13.75
For how many? For one
for 5
visit?
visits. After the grand
Wait,
opening,
$13.75.
Oh, hell yeah.
$1,300. Yeah.
Then
What?
it goes up to
Yeah.
The
15,
before and
1600.
after Photoshop pictures.
Photoshop.
Looks like it really worked.
Right.
It does.
No, it was really cool because I was talking to her. I said, "So how the hell does this work?" And she's like, "Well, we basically explode fat cells by freezing them because the water in your fat cells."
I'm gonna get a DIY one.
And then your lymphatic system flushes everything out. And Mitch and I were actually talking about this.
The lymphatic system is that's a whole new thing.
I'm just
Like
gonna
the inspiration behind Wendy's Frosties. It's like the same kind of melt down the fat, freeze it thing.
Right,
I'm just gonna save money and go out in the snow with nothing on and just freeze it, bitch.
I'd be curious to try it out just to see the legitimacy of it, but I don't have $1,375.
Who does?
Yeah. So
I'm
what
sure.
do you do?
Dry
then?
ice, just hold it on there.
What do you do? Just cryo me a river. I suppose.
Mine was $7. I got some purple spots, but dry ice works.
I do know one thing though, that cryo stuff at my chiropractor in Bay City is incredible because they throw me up on the rack and then he cryos my back. Dude, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Was it like icy hot or something?
No, it's actually liquid nitrogen. It looks like one of those old robots from the 1950s sci-fi movies.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Right.
Danger.
And like it's this wand that just goes over my back with liquid nitrogen. And when I'm done, I'm like, man, this is great. And don't feel anything. It cuts down all the inflammation and everything.
Maybe I need to go there and have them do that to my bruised butt cheek.
Possibly. Of course, the hose would probably go in your butt.
Nope. That is the
They have different-
no-go.
They have all kinds of cryogenic testing.
That is a no-go.
Polyp removal.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's insane.
Can you lick it before you stick it back there?
You don't want to
You get
do it
your
when it's
tongue
frozen
stuck.
because you get your tongue stuck on the
Oh.
polyp.
You know they say cotton candy don't get wet till it's in your mouth.
Oh.
Is it like a scratch and sniff?
That would be a good app for a
I don't
phone for
Yeah.
kids and stuff.
Oh, wow. I got nothing.
You gonna make it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't
Are you
think
just
so.
failing at the moment?
It's
too much
power
She
down.
doesn't know what to say.
It's like
I got
Obi-Wan.
nothing.
Well, I mean, you did bring up the whole Alaskan pipeline thing that you were talking
I
about.
never did. Never did bring that up.
Do we need to bring up the bukkake again? I mean,
We definitely
Alaskan
don't.
pipeline, is that like Urban Dictionary quality?
It
Yeah,
is.
totally. Look it up.
Hold on.
You
hold
don't
on.
want
shitting in a
know.
condom, freezing
Yes,
it, then
I
fucking him
do.
with it.
That is what that is. Exactly what you just said.
Oh, the education
And I
that's on
learned
this show is
this.
priceless.
I learned that from my family members.
Yes.
In a chat. I'm just like, what in the hell is
What?
happening
Wait a
here?
minute. I missed something.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Oh, he's gonna look it up and read
I
it
got
for you.
this.
I can't do it.
GTS.
It's good that we're rapidly losing listeners at this
That's
rate.
I am reading this no matter what this is.
That's right.
Okay. Alaskan pipeline. Noun. The act of pooping into a condom, freezing the rubber overnight, then inserting it into one's anus.
Nope.
Alaskan pipeline. But see, the act of
What's
pooping, that would
the-
make it a verb.
Yeah, it's an action.
Huh?
But the final product would be, I don't know.
It's a compound noun.
It's something like it's one of those weird ones.
What's the example sentence they give for it?
Do you have a picture?
I bet my facials look like I was really
Can't
intrigued.
look.
Like, what?
Here's the banter after. It was invented at the University of Iowa by Brian and Andy in 2001. Hey, Brian, want to give me an Alaskan pipeline? Brian, you know I can't do that again. Dad will spank us.
Oh God.
Andy, aw shucks, Brian, you know how much I love those. Brian, I know, Andy dear, I know.
Oh.
Well, Brian was glad that he had something he could do with the Cleveland steamer that Andy had just left on his
Oh.
That's
chest.
right. Right.
You
Yeah,
know.
they get better souvenirs. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah.
That's,
And it's hot. It's not cold. I mean, nobody likes cold shit.
And there's your education, kids.
That's the
right.
craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I find this difficult to fap to.
Alaskan pipeline.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
This is
I
one
give
of
it
the
half
things-
a fap.
This, if you're listening for the first time, this is one of the things you will not hear about on Mitch's Fake Radio.
No, but you will hear things like maybe Tony can play something else.
Oh, sure.
Asamole.
But you're not going to hear about Alaskan pipelines.
No. I
Yeah.
would like to not hear about them
That
on
was
our
a new one.
show.
I've never heard that before. I've never read that one.
I know. That's a new one on me.
Uh-huh.
Never heard that before.
Tony's picking out something that you guys can hear from Mitch's Fake Radio.
This segment of Mitch's Fake Radio is brought to you by Mitch's Kitchen. In every trip to Mitch's Kitchen, you'll hear Mitch as he walks you through the preparation of his own recipes of healthy, delicious dishes that can be made in minutes with inexpensive ingredients and minimal experience. Mitch's Kitchen has great food ideas for the mom on the go or the single guy that lives alone and only has to cook for himself because everybody else left and moved out. But that's okay, because that means more leftovers for him. No need to make this personal, because Mitch will keep cooking for everyone else on the internet. Catch Mitch's Kitchen as it airs randomly during Mitch's Fake Radio. So the only way you can hear it is to listen to every single episode of Mitch's Fake Radio in its entirety. Fast forwarding is discouraged. Mitch's Kitchen, proud sponsor of Mitch's Fake Radio.
Such good stuff.
It's educational too.
Very much.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
And I learned about your squeaky cabinet.
Yeah.
Who
It's
has
very-
this in the drawer? In the drawer. Who has
Oh
this
my
kind of drawer in there?
That
Good
drawer
stuff,
is
guys.
just worn completely out. It's what's crazy about it is when I pull it in and out, it goes so hard, and then I get like pods out from the cupboard below, and they're full of shit from everything that vibrated off the cupboard. Off the drawer above. It's like, was that shrapnel? I probably won't taste it. Just dump. Put my
Blow it
cake
out.
mix. Yep, put my cake mix in
This
there. or
lettuce
whatever.
is extra crunchy.
Tastes
I
like
made
iron.
something cool tonight.
What you
What's
make?
that?
I think I'm going to call it nacho pizza. So what I did is I took blue corn tortilla chips, and I covered the plate. I put some shredded cheese, and then I put chopped up banana peppers and olives all over that. And then I took some mixed baby greens with spinach in that. I chopped that up real fine, spread that over that. And then I put more cheese. And then I put fresh ground salt, fresh ground pepper, paprika, and Italian seasoning. Threw it in the microwave for 2 minutes. When I got it out, I took spaghetti or pizza sauce
Yeah.
and blopped it on top of that.
Hmm.
And I thought, this is legit.
Yeah,
It tasted like a nacho pizza.
nice.
It was actually really good.
That sounds good.
I was
Doesn't sound bad.
I was pretty impressed, and I think that will be on Mitch's Kitchen.
That sounds good.
It's legit enough.
Nice.
My dad used to make a nacho pizza, but it was different. He did the corn chips laid out on a cookie sheet, and then did like the refried beans and hamburger mixed with a taco seasoning. Put mozzarella cheese, pepperonis, and olives on it,
Oh yeah,
and then sour cream and salsa on the side.
yeah, it sounds
But
good.
yeah, it's pretty good.
But I'm on this meat-free kick.
Right.
Monday through Thursday. Tomorrow's a meat day,
That's
So-
good.
so I'm pretty excited. So I eat meat with my diet Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm seeing a little improvements. Just it's like I think maybe a half inch. My dick is a half inch longer,
That's good.
so that's really cool from not eating meat Monday through Thursday. So
That's not bad.
I don't think that set real well with the Asian intern. I don't know.
Just blow on your thumb real hard. You get another half
He was
inch.
not
out of it, I'm
impressed.
sure.
So, but it's all through the lymphatic system. It's
Half
supposed
an
to
inch
be.
doesn't do much for the 2-inch Punisher.
Well, you would know. I'm just kidding. I just met you in.
I'll give you that one. That one's good.
You can keep that one.
Oh, we're all equal opportunity offenders here, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
it's true. It's
That's
very
right.
true.
Heather's the worst influence, though.
I'm not.
She
See,
totally is.
somebody posted that today
I'm
on the
just saying.
Facebook and tagged me in it.
That's
So
right.
you know the list of names. It was bad influence friends, and my name was on there.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I have had you as nothing but a good influence on me since
See?
since our friendship has begun.
Well,
That's
you'd
no
be
shit.
lying.
I'm not just kissing ass,
See?
even though there's less to kiss. I'm
There's-
not.
Better
there's-
get it now.
Gotta
It's
make sure
going
that
fast.
it makes sure it's the left cheek. That's the one that hurts
Oh,
tonight.
the left cheek is horribly hurting. I don't understand.
Another 18 podcasts, she'll just slither right off that
I
chair.
might.
Right.
What did Adam break off a 6-piece on the left cheek or what?
No. Nobody has rubbed my cheek because it was hurting. I'm like, honey,
He's
give
rubbing
me
one
that.
out on your cheek.
No, I didn't.
Love.
Baby,
I
get a
didn't
bag of
say.
peas. Hold it on this cheek, will you?
Are you using your wrist stump? Weird.
Why are both of your hands on my hips?
Why can I see both your hands? What are you rubbing me with? Well, you know, every guy's version of a massage ends up with your dick out at some point. Yeah, I'll rub your back, honey.
Hey, you're a court low.
Yeah.
A happy ending.
Oh.
No,
So, no, go ahead.
my happy ending when I was going to see my massage Brandy was the fact that I could actually walk when I was done getting the shit beat out of me. I'm like, I pay you to beat me up. Where's
Me
the
too.
happy ending
A
here?
lot of people do that.
She's like, you can walk. I'm like,
True.
duly noted.
True. She's
Yeah,
feisty.
Tony went to her for a massage and he got a happy ending. A
Mhm.
10% coupon for his next visit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was a pretty good deal.
I'll get a hold of you if I have somebody call off. That's what you got. That was your coupon.
Is that how that works?
Mhm.
So, you guys been to the movies lately?
No,
Mm.
honestly, we haven't.
I saw Venom.
How was it?
Is it any good?
Was it last night? I think it was last night. I went. Did I?
Right here in the metropolis?
Yeah, I went to the Strand Theater, which I love the Strand Theater.
Yeah.
It's a great place
Yes.
for movies right here in town. And Venom with Tom Hardy.
I love Tom Hardy. as
Tom
an actor.
Hardy is a very good actor, and he's playing a kind of a different role this time. He's not his foreboding, Tom Hardiness. He's more, I don't know, just.
I
hip.
loved him in the movie Bronson. That was an incredible
I
movie.
don't know if I saw
Aw.
that.
Yeah.
I've got a bot.
You did what?
You're gonna bot.
Bot and
Talk to him.
chat.
That's a good thing. Isn't it? That means we're getting popular.
I think Trump. It says I think Trump is a Jesus. Trump equals Jesus.
Trump is Jesus.
See his commitment, religious attitude, patriotism. He really made me cry out.
Your listeners suck.
Hallelujah. Question mark.
You have the shittiest listeners I've ever heard.
Apparently so.
Apparently so.
Didn't mean to cut you off. Keep on talking about the movies.
No,
but I
I'm
just
just
seen
saying.
that pop up. I did. Yeah. How was that? I heard
It was good. It was good. I thought it was fun. It had some lighthearted parts, and it was good action. And the door is wide open for a sequel. And I stayed until the credits got almost done, and they came back with a little teaser for the next one. So I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Nice.
But one of my favorite actors will be in the next one.
Sweet.
So, yeah, that's I would say go see Venom, which unfortunately it's probably going to leave the Strand tomorrow.
I think
I-
it already did. The
Did it?
Grinch is playing now.
Oh, that's right, the
Yep.
Grinch. Boy, they ran that trailer out of that at every movie in every theater.
There was a
across the
big
country.
Grinch standing outside of the theater and like an adult Cindy Lou Who.
I'm not
Yeah.
ready for a new Grinch. I still like the Jim
No.
Carrey.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch, the voice
for the-
providing for the Grinch, who is Sherlock from the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. yeah.
Doctor
Uh,
Strange.
And Doctor Strange, yeah.
yeah.
And
And
the
he's a
voice of
great
Smaug.
actor. So.
The last ones that I seen the Stars Born.
Oh, I saw that last week.
Ugh,
I called Tony and
too-
asked him if he wanted
too
to go.
much.
And
Too
he's
much.
like, nah, Mitch, I don't want to go on a bro date with you to a Stars Born. So just fuck off. All right, I'll see you at your podcast.
That is not what I said. I said I was getting an
Ah, pretty-
addictomy.
I can read between the lines.
I was getting an addictomy. What do you want?
Okay.
Read the fine print.
Last movie I seen was The Nun.
How was that?
I liked it.
That was pretty good.
I like
The
all
Nun-
scary movies, even
Yeah.
the shitty ones.
I
I
didn't
heard
see
Halloween was good too.
I did
it.
not.
Halloween, very good.
My daughter
Yeah.
seen it liked it.
I think
Really
the last
liked
movie
it.
I seen was Infinity War.
That was a good movie too.
Yeah, too. That was
I
good.
seen the oh crap, what was it? There goes that brain. All right.
Nerve.
No, The Spy Who Dumped Me.
Oh,
Watched
yeah.
that by myself. It was actually pretty funny. It was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
It just
wanted to
came
see
out.
it.
They have it on DVD and Blu-ray if they still do the DVD thing. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't rent anything anymore.
Watch Halloween. That was really good. It was nice to see Jamie Lee Curtis
Mhm.
I like
back
her.
in the limelight. I've always liked her, and then she was gone for many years.
Yeah.
It turns out she was struggling with an opiate addiction.
Yeah.
And then she also came out of the closet, so she's gay.
Wow.
So I thought, well, that's
That's
what she's
busy.
been doing. She's been hooked on pussy and pills.
Give me a yogurt.
I suppose in the right balance, that can be probably quite a.
There's a lot of scissoring going on.
Yeah, I'm
You gotta get
sure.
them
Oh,
yogurt
yeah.
containers open.
Right.
But she looks great. She's
Yeah.
doing good. She's not addicted, and she looks really good on screen. And
Yeah.
she's a badass in that movie.
That salt and pepper hair. I seen her in the trailer.
I know.
Doing it
Yeah.
all
But I'll
right,
tell you what, I did not appreciate that they didn't do some flashbacks because she was in the original, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't they do that? Why didn't
Should've.
they, go back in her memory or
Sure.
anybody in the movie? Because they had like several original players. Why didn't any of them have a memory
Right.
of a young, beautiful Jamie Lee Curtis? I don't
Right.
understand why
Should've.
they didn't do that. They'll
I-
do it in Robert Redford
I-
movies. They'll do it in
Sure.
a lot of other older actors.
I think that she was labeled America's first scream queen.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Then
from
why
the
didn't they go
Halloween.
back?
Yeah.
I would have so enjoyed to see some flashbacks of her as a young.
They could have even done a flashback to Trading Places where she showed her boobies.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would've been alright.
I know. As we're talking, that's what I'm picturing as Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right.
Because they were impeccable.
Yeah.
They
For
were,
1980s
That kind of flashback.
pre-work.
Oh my gosh!
Why are they showing Trading Place?
Yeah,
So I just
She's
put that
amazing.
hands person on in timeout for 300 seconds.
All right.
It's like, oh, put this person in timeout. Okay, it doesn't really.
the bot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well,
You're
hopefully
screwing
we
up
can
our
get rid of
listeners,
them.
I
Heather.
know. I know. It was showing like we had so
Did-
many.
Did you guys see Happy Death Day? It came out
No.
last year.
I did.
Yeah,
It
I
was
heard
really good.
That was excellent. High
was
five,
great.
intern. Yeah, that was a really good movie.
Huh.
Rent Happy Death Day.
Okay. I'll
Go watch
check
that.
that.
Totally worth
That
it.
was like the opposite of it was something like the Bill Murray
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Where he
Yeah.
dies over and over.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
so sort of similar to that, and but just a very good movie. Just like they stepped outside the box and had some fun making a good scary movie,
Good.
and I was very pleased with that.
Yeah.
I can't tell you who the filmmaker is, but they've made a few. Who made that? Do you remember?
I couldn't tell you. I
Yeah,
don't
they've
remember.
got like 3 or 4.
I've seen so many scary movies. It's hard to keep them all
They've
straight.
got like 3 or 4 really good offbeat movies. It might be Little Miss Sunshine. No, it's like along that the almost the indie filmmaker scene. So if I looked on the internet in my hand, we could probably look that up. But,
You find out the answers if you GTS.
yeah,
GTS all day.
what's
Google
that? mean?
shit?
Google that shit.
Oh, Google that shit exactly. But that's a good movie. Happy Death Day.
Director with Christopher Landon.
Oh yeah. What else did he do? What does it say? What other films
Let me click on him.
he's done?
Yeah. Paranormal something. I don't want to click on it. Disturbia.
I didn't.
That was a good movie.
Maybe
That was
I
a
did
good one.
see
It was
that.
Shia LaBeouf. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Then Happy Death Day, Viral, Scout's Guide to Something Apocalypse, Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. Oh, he's behind all of the Paranormal.
Oh, okay.
Activity.
Gotcha. That's another movie I can wait for them to come out with part 2 is Zombieland.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
supposed to be, I heard
It's such a
so.
great
that
movie.
is a good
They're
movie.
redoing Bill and Ted's. I absolutely cannot
Oh,
wait for the new
gosh.
Bill and Ted.
There's
Yeah.
a new Bill and Ted.
They're
coming
not. They're
out.
not
Oh, no
remixing
shit.
it, rebooting. Are they with different people?
No, they're doing it with the same two guys,
Okay.
Alec Winters and Keanu Reeves.
Okay,
But it's going to be about their daughters.
good. See, I'm cool with that. If you bring them on still instead of,
You have
They
to.
should combine Bill and Ted's with Matrix.
They
Don't you
should.
think?
Yeah.
The only thing that's going to suck about
The Neo.
that
Mr. Anderson,
is
totally,
there's not going
dude.
to be any Rufus. George Carlin made that movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
maybe they'll do
use
flashbacks.
the flashbacks.
Yeah,
Right.
You
yeah.
know.
Or they
Rufus.
CGI them.
Yeah.
You
could do that too.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
They
That's
should be able
cool.
to do that now.
Yeah, they probably didn't
Oh.
put Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween because that would have been predictable to have flashbacks of her
Right.
as a youngster.
Sasha said, "Hey Heather, all those messages reminded me of something the deep breathing lady would have said." Because he kept saying, "Let me sing to you," and then he was talking about the Lord and this and that, and hallelujah.
Jeez.
So yeah,
Hallelujah.
that lady.
Are we talking about the nipples lady?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yucky,
It's just like a candle ad.
yucky.
Mm.
Yeah, the nose blind. Is that-
Yeah.
She's all walking to the studio, keying cars and shit.
Turkey's done.
And this
Oh.
tells you how scared, like how I do not like boobs because I didn't even notice, didn't even care. All I noticed is that her nose was stuck up in the air so high and full of herself. That's all I noticed.
Oh, she's the nightmare
Yeah.
guest you have.
Worst
Yeah.
guest ever.
Worst guest ever.
Every other guest has been amazing. I've liked everybody else.
Yeah.
Good times.
Including Mitch Gill. From
Including Mitch
Mitch's
Gill.
Fake Radio. Mitch Gill's
Do not forget to try to win those tickets that all
Yeah.
that are listening.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Tell them
won't be
about the
sorry.
hoops they have to do. They have to share.
I typed it in there.
Good.
But you can go ahead and
share. Go on and share Mitch's Fake Radio. And then share Don't Make This Weird podcast.
and then I told them to message me saying that I want those tickets.
Any form of message. If you can grunt that you want the tickets, then 2 tickets are yours.
You gotta grunt though.
Oh, bitch. Give me them tickets.
Bunga bunga.
Oh god. Hey, did you see the trailer for Stranger Things?
No.
Season
No.
3? It's out apparently.
What?
What?
I haven't seen it yet.
The
but
trailer, but
Yeah.
not the show.
not the show, just the
Wow.
trailer for
It's
it.
probably for spring.
No, like October next year.
I'm
Oh,
not
geez.
Are you serious? We have to wait a
Terrible.
whole other year?
That's the long.
Oh, that's
wait.
They're going
shitty.
to bring the kids back. They're all going to be drinking age.
Yeah.
What happened to the kids?
Like
then they
last
will
time.
be upside down.
Right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Stranger
We
Things
had
party
a
at my
viewing
place.
party last time when
Oh,
it came
fun.
out.
That's such a good show.
It
It is
I
a
really
good
Yeah.
enjoyed
The
that.
80s
'Cause I was a
nostalgia.
kid in the 80s, so
Uh-huh.
I did all that stuff. So it was very cool.
Well, there's some of the stuff that you see.
Nate,
I'm
It
sitting in
was
the
just-
corner. I haven't watched yet.
I
Oh,
haven't watched it.
get out.
None of it.
wow.
You haven't- Are you
How
going
can you
to?
not?
How can seriously?
Like, how can you not?
Stranger Things, Nate.
It would have to be delivered.
Are you going to, Nate?
No Netflix.
Oh,
Dude.
I plan to.
I have
Good.
Netflix here.
And Hulu.
You're gonna be here for the weekend. Netflix
Binge,
it up.
binge
All
that
right.
bitch.
Yeah, you should.
For
It's
sure.
Legit.
We'll have it playing in the background while we play Magic.
Right.
No, you have to pay attention. You
Oh, it's
can't.
good.
Yeah.
I just
Blu-ray.
finished a Good Place
Is that
with
good?
Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
Very good. Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
Oh
And
gosh.
it's
Okay.
really fun. He's great. His hair is white.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's just
Yeah.
as Ted Danson as ever. And
I like that he's got his hair white like that. I like white
Yeah,
hair
he's
like
been
that.
white for a while.
He
Yeah.
I've
has.
seen him a couple years back on.
Yeah,
something.
isn't he still married to like Mary Steenburgen or whatever the
I
hell?
thought
it
it was
was?
No,
like
I
Whoopi
think they're
Goldberg.
done.
Really?
Yeah. I think they're done. They were married for 25 years or so.
Wow.
Put in his time.
And
I always
that-
wanted her and
Interesting.
what was the dude's name? Christopher Lloyd to hook up
Uh.
from Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, kind of now they have the same
Reverend
white hair.
Jim from Taxi.
Yeah, he was in Taxi.
Yeah.
That was the original. Yeah, actually, before that, he was in the movie Car Wash with, I believe he was in Car Wash with Danny DeVito.
Oh God.
That's
Danny
way back. That was before
Danny
Taxi.
He's in the freaking Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
I watched like one episode of that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess
I
it's
liked
good.
it, but I can't catch it. I'm bad
Yeah.
at the series.
Yeah.
Everything's Netflix now. It's like I have to wait a week to watch this.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I watched
Yeah.
the American Horror Story. Love it, but I gotta wait a week.
What one's your
Yeah.
favorite one?
I like Hell House, Coven, and The Hospital. One's my favorite.
I haven't seen the house. Wait,
The
what?
Psycho
Freak
Ward.
Show.
Yeah, Freak Show is
That's
my
what
Freak
favorite
lost-
Show
one.
was the first one I watched.
They lost me on the Freak Show. I don't know that thing with the face and all that.
Yeah.
Freak Show was my favorite one.
Yeah, that was the only one. That was the first one I watched. I watched some of the other though.
Yeah, but I watched it all the
pretty
way
good.
through until then, and I missed the 2 seasons in between. But I'm picking back up. And
Yeah.
catch up.
Yeah, I've been watching all kinds of different stuff.
Do you-
Trailer for American Horror Story.
You gotta get on a microphone.
Melanie Martinez actually had a song, Carousel, on there. And I didn't know until I looked it up on YouTube, and it was really cool. I was like, no way. And it had a thing for her, too. So
Cool.
it was really
Yeah, I
cool.
enjoy the American Horror Stories.
Yeah, good show.
Do you guys watch Big Mouth?
No,
No, but my kids do, and I hear great things.
You
I
should
tried
watch Big
watching it.
Mouth.
I don't know.
With John Mulaney and Nick Kroll and Jason Mantzoukas.
Is that the cartoon where the kids are going through puberty?
Yeah,
I watched the whole thing in a weekend.
it's awesome. Dan, how old are you?
17.
17. So did you dig it?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I'm 54 and I dig it.
That's
So that's a pretty nice
Range. Yeah.
range of demographic to appreciate. It's just humanity. It's the shit we all have gone through
Okay.
and the crazy things you think about. So don't watch it with little bitty kids around, but watch Big Mouth. Totally worth
You'll
it.
enjoy yourself.
Yeah, they just go off the hook, man. They just
It's
have
kind
a
of like the
blast.
show. It's no holds barred,
Oh,
None.
Yeah. Pretty much.
no
No.
boundaries.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have no censorship whatsoever. We just do what we do.
Yeah, no, there's no filter between here and here.
No,
I
if it's in here, it's coming out here.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
You
We
shouldn't
have
to
here at Don't Make
Right.
This Weird, we have lowered the bar as absolutely as possible.
We have a grading scale. I mean, come on.
We don't have a grading scale.
No, we don't have sexual harassment. We have a grading
We
scale.
have grated cheese.
Yeah,
From Munda.
we do.
That's
Ew. On
Monday
that
We have a
note,
fucking wheel of Parmesan cheese.
on that
It's as
note,
big
kids,
as an oscillating fan.
on
Cheese
that
wheel.
note, it's that time again.
Already?
We ran our course.
Oh,
I
Come
know.
lady and the time restraints.
no
I'm
kidding.
only time
Cracking the
restraint
whip.
because I work a lot now.
We're at 47 minutes. Man, it's gone fast. I can't believe that.
I always got to
This
cut
is
it
this is
short.
every Thursday.
Yeah, right?
You just start talking about something good, and then it just
Yeah,
flies
Heather's like,
by.
yeah, we're going to
It's-
shut this down.
So much easier when there's one,
Don't
two,
make me the
three,
bad
four,
guy.
5 people in the room to do a podcast.
Yeah.
It's different
Oh, you
when
should have
there's
seen it
only
when we
one.
had We the Influence.
But when it's
on,
only
man.
Mitch Gill, you only have Mitch Gill to rely on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mitch's fake radio. It's a
Yeah.
one-man fucking circus.
It's an awesome circus. If you guys have
Oh, yeah, it
not
is.
listened, you need to go and listen to the archives of the
Yep.
shows. Catch his next one. He's on every Monday or
Last Monday of
every
the month.
last Monday of the month.
I love that spot. It's like, who the fuck would put a show on the last Monday of every
Right? No, that's great.
And we go live every last Monday of the month for Mitch's Fake Radio at 8 p.m. It's Mitch. He's doing all of his great shenanigans.
Everything.
It's awesome.
Great
And then
production
you can-
quality.
Thank you. And then you
Yeah.
can go over to YouTube and listen to all the episodes.
Yeah.
And you probably should listen to them in order because I do sometimes talk about things in later episodes that I talked about in earlier episodes. So please listen to them in the entirety, and please do not fast forward.
Well, before we sign off, we have to give out Mitch's Get a Room Comedy Club shout out one more time. It's this Saturday at Brentwood. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 8. Get some food, get some alcohol in you.
Tickets are $15.
Yep.
You can see a bunch of great comedians, and
Yeah.
it should be a little. I'm going to do a little more time because
Nice.
my headliner backed out. So Nick Lydorf is doing more, and a couple of the other guys do a little bit more, and I will. It will still be a super fun, tight show.
Yeah, you
We'll
get to
have
see
a
the
blast.
legendary comic Mitch Gill.
That's right. He's from Mitch's Fake Radio.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yep,
It's like
and-
a blow Mitch fest in here. Jesus Christ.
And we have a winner for the tickets.
No
We
way.
do.
We do. Valerie Lester.
Valerie can
Oh,
follow
nice.
directions.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Wow.
So
See,
we'll let
follow
her know.
directions.
We'll get her those tickets.
Yeah.
I like her
and,
name, Valerie Lester the Molester.
Yeah.
She's,
I don't think. I don't know.
well, I'm hoping to meet her anyhow. So.
We'll
I got a
get
cheese
those.
wheel I want to show her.
So yeah,
Why is
we'll,
it oscillating fan?
we'll get her those 2 tickets. Just hook up with us. Hit us up in the inbox, and we'll get them to you.
Yep.
Yeah, far out. Thanks, Valerie.
Alrighty, and we had another winner too. You had Corey.
That's
Corey
right.
back.
Corey
Bach.
Bach. She won a set of tickets the other night, so that was very cool. So thank you very much, and please get your friends and come to the show. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a blast.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much more time do we have?
That's our time.
All right.
That's our time.
I was going scrambling to get back to the screen. I'm like, oh shit,
The clock said none.
no time. No. All right,
It's
you guys.
Jewish.
It's Jewish.
The clock Nazi says 9.
You get no more minutes.
No more minutes for you. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for chatting.
Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
thanks, man.
don't mention I'd like to tell all your listeners later, bitches.